students with funds advanced from state resources despite delays from the central government. The CM urged students to ensure their bank accounts are linked to Aadhaar for smooth disbursement and highlighted upcoming reforms to resolve long-pending issues of ad hoc and SSA teachers. Education Minister Lakman Rumbui called the day a red letter moment for students. The Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sngo Bhalangdhar, today laid the foundation stone for the office building and counselling centre of the Saint Khor Dakhar, East Jaintia Hills district at Mukhep village. The event was attended by MLA Santa Mary Shilla, former MLA Justin Dakhar, GHADC leaders, clan officials and villagers. In his address, Dhar praised the Saint Khor Dakhar clan for its vision and organization, estimating its population at around 20,000 in the Jaintia Hills. He announced rupees 5 lakh financial assistance for the counselling centre, acknowledging it as a supportive step towards the initiative.
Ngau discuss no o president no kiating no pi kamang una ite nga khud no ki office nga nimum ditu gi skill ni rabo kam kedak workshop ti lai o kentam mudo sam la udok ko workshop ti no pi ni kalau em bi jing mu ba te gi counseling center wi kam gina mi khman le yang mu di woro kam ni ki kam ba ha ko wan mon gi ta yu state yo district yo gi headquarter le yuti lambang ni sam la gan Pila daw tulak bil mayo piwa mi ni gefit yo man na gefit ko yo dong yo ni yo yi biga utay yo yi biga upendet kna yo man gula one of the most successful counseling center.
Co-chairman of the State Planning Board, Olan Singh Suin, announced on Friday that the board has formally recommended the construction of multiple flyovers in Shillong to tackle the city's growing traffic congestion. Suin highlighted that traffic management is among the most pressing issues for the capital, with areas like Polo and Anjali becoming daily choke points. He expressed confidence that the situation will improve once the new Shillong township becomes fully functional.
See this flyover, some of the flyover bridges to be installed in the Shillong city, like this Polo, and then this Anjali, some of the to decongest, so that the flyover can also ease the traffic congestion. We expect with the coming up of the new Shillong, because the secretariat also will be set up with the new Shillong. So I think with the coming of the new Shillong, I think the decongestion will take place and we can see that the free movement of the traffic in the time to come.
Education Minister and local MLA of Amlarem, Lakman Rumbui, inaugurated the Padangkarong Sub-Centre at Padangkarong Village. The facility, funded under PM Abhim NHM 2021-22 at a cost of rupees 55.5 lakh, was built on land voluntarily provided by the village and constructed by the Village Health and Sanitation Committee. Rumbui praised the project as a model of community participation and proper fund utilization, noting that the centre will provide timely medical support to nearby villages, reducing the need to travel long distances for routine treatment. He urged residents to use the services responsibly and avoid self-medication.
Ada yang roh yaitu markanya kan lam kanuksa jaki wepat kisnong kita ba kaji trelang kalam kapar kaji trelang kalong kaspa. Dito ka daw, kane kalong kumni. Nyare kishnong, yung pinlap, ba kaskanejing te ng tampapisa.
Community and Rural Development Minister Sosthanes Sotun announced that of the 56 CNRD blocks in Meghalaya, only 10 blocks are yet to receive new office buildings. Tenders for these will be issued soon. Speaking after a review meeting with project directors and block development officers at the State Convention Centre, the minister said the initiative aims to improve service delivery in rural areas and ensure smoother implementation of government schemes. He added that most block offices already have new buildings and the government is committed to upgrading the remaining ones to better serve the public.
Sani pasno ba inang laban pinbet pinbeng ban ay ka service mo ikimena service ka ba biang tam na tak pai ba nama ka jitu hi sarkar tolong ba ya ka administration kapajanai na kita kejin to bi pai ba kampam sani tolong ba I office chung ki BDOs babun ngila yo ki building thamai teman ta ki dan sa ba shputli ki ba mata ki la khot ki tender te ikitik tender kita keempat lekin kin sesong saya ka tender committee kin mata ki setip pa ki sayo a lot nang ba video kan senang lo ikitiki shputli ki office rekam.
Ribhoi district has joined India's 100-day intensive awareness campaign under the Bal Viva Mukt Bharat initiative aimed at eradicating child marriage across the country. Formally launched on November 27, 2024, the campaign seeks to educate communities about the harmful practice which violates children's rights and is punishable under the Child Marriage Act. Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Baranwal stressed that child marriage is a grave social concern and urged collective responsibility to make Ribhoi a child marriage-free district. He warned that strict action will be taken against anyone facilitating such marriages.
Evil and a foundation of law that hampers girl education, protection, health and development and prevent them from realizing their dreams. Therefore, I pledge to make every possible effort against child marriage, ensure that no child marriage takes place.
Pledge against child marriage. Child marriage is a social evil.
Child marriage is a social evil
And a violation of law.
So child marriage is a persistent social evil that not only Meghalaya but entire India is struggling with. Ministry of Women and Child Development (MWCD) last year started a campaign called Bal Viva Mukt Bharat, which is Child Marriage Free India. And 27 November is the date on which it was launched. And this year, we all departments and many other community level leaders took a pledge for making Ribhoi district a child marriage free society. FXB India Suraksha is an organization that is working in different villages of Meghalaya, of Ribhoi especially, and is basically and is working side by side with district administration to try and eradicate this social level from our society.
The Deputy Commissioner of East Jaintia Hills, Shivans Avasti, confirmed today that several students at JNV Rumbai village fell ill due to suspected food poisoning but have since recovered. An inquiry committee led by the SDO Sadar and comprising the District Health and Medical and Health Officer, Food Safety Officer and Child Protection Officer has been formed to investigate the incident. The committee will submit its report within a week after conducting inspections with parents, guardians, students and other stakeholders. While 38 students are reported to have been affected, the figure is yet to be verified. The Deputy Commissioner assured that corrective measures will be taken once the cause is identified.
I received report from the principal of JNV. He called me yesterday and informed me about the issue that some students few days back they fell sick, and now he also informed me that all the students have recovered. And since this is a very serious matter, and we have received several complaints from some organizations also, so I have ordered an inquiry today by a committee which is headed by SDO Sadar and District Medical and Health Officer, Food Safety Officer, District Child Protection Officer, all are members. So we have forwarded all the complaints also and all the concerns that has been raised by the various groups to the inquiry committee. And as per their terms and condition, in 1 week they have to make an assessment of the situation and provide us the detailed report of any shortcomings that are there at present, and also their recommendations in terms of whatever is required to improve.
The Jaintia National Council JNC has lodged a strong protest against the proposed Shri Cement integrated plant at Diastong village, East Jaintia Hills, citing alleged illegal land transfer. JNC President Sanbor Milingdo and members of the Central Executive Committee submitted a memorandum to Deputy Commissioner Shivanst Awasthi, accusing the company's EIA report of lacking statutory approvals under the Meghalaya Transfer of Land Regulation Act 1971 and other legal provisions. The NGO demanded suspension of the MSPCB public hearing scheduled for December, warning of possible civil unrest if the project proceeds without resolving land ownership and tribal rights concerns.
Wakini ki arngut the violate gi ya ka Meghalaya Land Transfer Act. Nibhakat kam ka Meghalaya Land Transfer Act. Hawa unu utreri tremuluk le tribal. Hawa kwa udaya ya kitau ya gocha kinan tribal ne benta. Posenya kinu ki company am kamu yo gi ya ka permission na ka government. Handai hawa pat ya ka jingya daya thet ya ka khendau man ga illegal claim kanu kajing yok borgi na ka state government ta ihi kam kesen da dawai na audisi wata open sengek no mardor ya kani ka public hearing yang kani ka company ne ba ka komla yang kani ka company do yu roj ga
Makurwat MLA Renicton L. Tongkhar, through the Makurwat People's Development Association MPDA, has announced an awareness program for farmers to be held on December 5th, 2025 at the Block Office Hall, Makurwat, Southwest Khasi Hills District, starting at 11 a.m. Tongkhar said the program aims to inform farmers about various government schemes and financial assistance available through departments such as horticulture, fisheries, agriculture, block and basin to improve farming practices. He called upon farmers across the constituency to attend and urged village ministries to help spread the word so that more farmers can benefit from the initiative.
Wa ban penting pada bahkan don ke awareness program haka santarik jong ubnai Disember jong muta usnam hi. Hakane ka awareness program indio ban ai ya kejing hikai pada kejing tip syakinong rap jong kene kadong kathain kamtam mi kene pensionong nan Makurwat pardu kidong rewat tingi kepat ya kidong rap kibadon kejing sukwa batip kambha ya ke rukom rap riang kamtam kejing don yiki skim na kedeng nang leng ka sarkar ke subhaban wan ka kedeng sngi bat pindet ya kendo ya ki menteri ki jong phi ha ki snong jong phi nambar na kedeng jong kedeng seng ka ba organize kedeng awareness ka MPDA ka lapha ya ke siti sya ki snong bat ka karpat ki menteri snong ha ka ba kini banjit kato kedeng got naman lagi snong te nam ta jong phi ginong rep ba kwa ban wan ka kedeng awareness program subhaban ya kendo ki menteri ban pendrung kedeng jong phi ban wan ka sngi.
The Ku Chaprang Mairang Youth Development Centre, in collaboration with the District Medical and Health Officer, West Khasi Hills and Blossom CLF Pendeng Umyong, organized a free medical health camp and blood donation camp at St. Thomas Higher Secondary School, Pendeng Umyong. The program provided free medical checkups, health awareness and encouraged voluntary blood donation to support patients in need. Minister of Power and Water Resources and local MLA Metba Lingdo attended as chief guest, stressing the importance of personal well-being and community participation in such initiatives.
Mirotam dan Suma. Nang takadaw, kotekya, alok bodon tam. Next time, kali kita don kali lagi kita ada dua ni. Ai mesti mang, mesti makam sibuk dengan don. iba sewa shimi dengan kamu nak hak lagi buat kini ka healthcare buat buat mission camp oke belum flexible time.
Ribhoy Deputy Commissioner and District Collector Abhilash Baranwal have announced that the Transport Department will soon acquire land for widening the road from Umroi Madan to the airport. The government plans to acquire 8.5 meters on both sides of the stretch. Baranwal cautioned that construction of new structures along the identified area is strictly prohibited without prior permission from the DC's office. He further clarified that unauthorized structures, whether temporary or permanent, will not be eligible for compensation. The directive applies to both private and commercial establishments and will take immediate effect once officially notified through the media.
So, as per directions received from Transport Department, Government of Meghalaya, the government intends to acquire the land alongside the current PWD road in Umroi Madan village and link it to the airport for providing a safe and comfortable approach road for the airport. And so, as per the directions received from Transport Department, we are releasing a order today wherein any new construction alongside that stretch 8.5 meters of both sides of the central line. For any new construction, they will have to approach district administration and seek prior approval. Any new structure which comes up after this will not be entertained for compensation unless it has been approved beforehand by the administration.
The Government of Meghalaya, in partnership with APEDA, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and Inform Organics Asia, inaugurated the first Northeast India Organic Week Come Buyer Seller Meet in Shillong today, bringing together delegates and exporters from 13 countries. Agriculture Commissioner and Secretary Vijay Kumar highlighted Meghalaya's rapid growth, ranking second fastest in India after Tamil Nadu, and reaffirmed the goal to double farmers' income. He emphasized the global value of Lakadong turmeric, calling it the world's best turmeric with curcumin content up to 13%. Jennifer Chang, Executive Director of Inform Asia, termed the event a milestone for organic farming in India and South Asia, praising Maupu's farmers as stewards of nature.
Me to various markets in Singapore and showed me how organic ginger, flowers, all these are potential.
I'd like to particularly place on record my privilege and joy. So for this, I'd like
to somebody spoke about the pepper area. So we have almost more than double the area under pepper, more than double the area under coffee, more than double the area under many crops. Under turmeric, ginger, we have increased the area. So the increase in the areas and the various crops and the increase in productivity steps that we are taking is showing results. So the first thing that we all need to know is that agriculture is a very important sector for Meghalaya. We are all, and it's showing in the numbers, and it is agriculture that is driving this growth story of Meghalaya in some way.
Now stories from the Northeast. Sivasagar MLA and Raijordal leader Akhil Gogoi staged a protest outside the Assam Legislative Assembly on Saturday, demanding immediate scheduled tribe status for 6 indigenous communities of the state. The 6 communities include Thai Ahom, Chutia, Moran, Motok, Koch Rangbongshi and T tribes or the Adivasis, whose long-pending demand has recently gained momentum following the Assam Cabinet's approval of a proposal to grant them ST status. Gogoi accused both the state and central government of delaying and failing to fulfill commitments and urged suspension of further proceedings until the demand is met.
देख लीजिए, इंडिया का प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने 2016 ने बोला था कि असम का 6 कम्युनिटीज को आहूम, सुतिया, मोरान, मोतक, कुश राजवंशी और आदिवासी शाह जनगोष्ठी को 6 महीना का अंदर विदिन 6 मंथ तो जनजाति देंगे। तो जो शेड्यूल है, हम लोग का जो शेड्यूल है आर्टिकल 342 का जो शेड्यूल है, इस शेड्यूल में शेड्यूलिंग करेंगे। लेकिन आज 10 साल से ज्यादा हो गया है, 10 साल में अभी तो कोई इसका ऊपर कोई काम नहीं किया।
And now moving on to national stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is chairing the 60th All India Conference of Directors General and Inspectors General of Police at the Indian Institute of Management, Nawa, Raipur. The three-day meet began yesterday with Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurating the event. Shah described the conference as a portal of solutions for internal security, noting significant progress in tackling radicalization, extremism, insurgency and narcotics over the past 11 years. He emphasized the importance of accurate intelligence, clear objectives and coordinated action to counter new age threats, adding that the discussion will help prepare a roadmap for policing towards Vikshit Bharat. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh addressed the closing ceremony of the 100th Foundation course at the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, stressing the importance of youth enthusiasm in driving India's development. He said that achieving the goal of a developed India by 2047 requires equal participation from all sections of society, adding that many women will rise to top positions such as Cabinet Secretary, reflecting their readiness to contribute to the nation's progress. Highlighting current moral challenges, Singh urged civil servants to go beyond words and make continuous efforts to bring meaningful change.
उस समय हुआ करती, तब ये न ही इंडियन थी, न ही सिविल थी, न ही इनमें सर्विसेज की भावना थी। ऑफिसर्स को ब्यूरोक्रेट कहा जाता था, नौकरशाह कहा जाता था और जो इंपीरियल मास्टर के लिए काम करते थे। ब्यूरोक्रेट सुनते ही लोगों के मन में आता है फाइल्स, रेड टेपिज्म और एक ऐसा व्यक्ति जो नियम का बहाना बनाकर कामों को टालता है। जनरल परसेप्शन, क्षमा कीजिएगा, लेकिन आज सिविल सर्विसेज का अर्थ बदल चुका है। मैं आज आपसे कहता हूं कि आप ब्यूरोक्रेट नहीं हैं, आप नौकरशाह नहीं हैं, आप लोक सेवक हैं, आप पब्लिक सर्वेंट हैं, जैसे हम पब्लिक सर्वेंट हैं और आज आप भारत के नागरिकों के लिए काम करते हैं।
Now let's move on to international stories. Cyclone Ditwa has wreaked havoc across Sri Lanka, claiming 123 lives, leaving 130 missing and affecting over 3.7 lakh people. After days of relentless rain, conditions are gradually easing as the storm moves north-northwest toward Tamil Nadu. Rescue operations have been bolstered by the arrival of Indian aid, including NDRF personnel and helicopters, providing crucial support in one of the worst disasters since the 2017 floods. Authorities continue efforts to save lives and restore normalcy in affected regions. And coming up are the sports news. Team India made a stunning start to the men's FIH Hockey Junior World Cup 2025, defeating Chile 7-0 in their first Pool B match at the Mayor Radhakrishnan Stadium. India, led by Captain Rohit and coached by Olympic bronze medalist P.R. Srijesh, is placed in Pool B alongside Chile, Oman and Switzerland. The Under-21 tournament is being held across Chennai and Madurai. Defending champions Germany, along with Argentina and Belgium, also registered opening day victories. India, a two-time Junior World Cup winner, will look to build on this commanding performance in their upcoming matches.
Roshan Kujur doing it yet again to get India goal number 2. Chile came back with their own chances, a missed trap, conceding a penalty corner to India. And then Dilraj on the rebound, doing exceeding well to turn around and slot home for goal number 3.
Now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura, where the minimum temperature recorded in Tura stood at 16 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature stood at 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 67%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature recorded stood at 10 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature at 19 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 68%. Meanwhile, in Jowai, minimum temperature recorded is 10 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 64%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jowai says dry weather most likely to occur. Before we wind up, here are the headlines once again. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma releases Rs 130 crore scholarship for 70,000 students. Deputy Chief Minister Snyo Bhalang Dhar lays foundation stone for Saint Kur Dakhar office and counselling centre. State Planning Board proposes flyovers to tackle Shillong's traffic woes. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh urges youth to stay enthusiastic for India's growth. And India crushed Chile 7-0 in Junior Hockey World Cup opener. And that's all we have for today. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma releases post-matric scholarships for the academic year 2024-25. Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Homa received the Silver Elephant Award, the highest distinction of Bharat Scouts and Guides in Lucknow.